Hello everyone, welcome back to some more of Virtue's Last Reward. Last time, we did something great. We actually finished the last two routes of this path. The Tenmyoji ending and his other game over ending. Where we basically, I think Tenmyoji's ending was that he betrayed us, left with Quark, and Quark gave us a letter just before leaving, talking about Tenmyoji and basically their past together. So, yeah. Anywho. With that being said, we have... Well, the only path on this area here is this lock, which we cannot access. So, what we gotta do now is pick either the magenta door or the blue door, each leading to its own paths. I'm gonna pick the magenta door because I think the blue door has like loads of locks and whatnot, and so I would rather be able to unlock these locks as soon as we get to them. So yeah. Also, in all fairness, there are some locks on this path that would require us to do either a route from on this side or maybe in the middle. So, yeah, all in all, I guess we'll just take it from there. Let's skip all this dialogue and go through the magenta door with Luna this time. Nice. I think we'll pair up with Luna and head out through the magenta door. Right. For reference, this was at the beginning of the game. We just met Phi, did the elevator puzzle, met up with everyone, and are deciding on which of the first set of chromatic doors to go through. Are you guys good with that?
Sure.
All right.
Then Clover and I will go with Alice.
As long as I get to go with Alice, I'm fine.
I don't have any objections. We'll be going through the yellow door, right?
That means Dio, Quark, and I are doing the cyan door.
Okay.
Stuck with a kid and some old fart. I can't see how this could possibly go badly.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
What did you just say?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We need to hurry.
Alright guys, let's get moving.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright. So, what was behind the magenta door exactly? The lounge. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Another puzzle. What we got? Oh, that's right. We could have seen the solutions. I forgot. I think whenever we visited the lounge previously, they gave you puzzle solutions. Well, whatever. What is this place?
Didn't you see the door? It said this is the lounge.
Lounge? Does that mean there's somebody living here?
Well, there doesn't seem to be much dust. Maybe there is.
So you've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What's this building for?
Beats me.
It looks like there are 4 doors in here.
Yeah. The one we came in, the one opposite it, and 2 more on the left and right.
Alright.
2 on the sides are covered with metal plates, though. Don't think we'll be opening them anytime soon.
Well, I guess that just leaves us one option. No good. This one's locked too.
I didn't see any other doors in the hallway we came through. Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
Well, it's not gonna find itself. Let's go. Alright. Once again, it's time to seek a way out. Alright, the lounge. I probably should get my stuff up here. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get started. So, well, there's something here. What the? Yeah? Oh, it's just these ones. They all have different drinks and such. They all have different, like, stuffs on them. Ocean, island, moon, sun, and planet. Okay. And there's liquors we can get. Okay, I guess we're getting drunk in this episode. Can we get some whiskey? Oh no, okay. So now these ones we can't get. Alright. Wait. What? How do you like to have a drink with me? Yeah, Sigma? Really? Alright. Well, it doesn't seem we can get anything else here. What is this? A mixer? Aha! Okay. It's a mixer of some kind. Okay. Okay. What is this here? Garbage. Ah, okay. Guess we're supposed to make certain drinks. What is this? Mysterious disc in North Hemisphere. This looks to be... Okay. We'll keep that in mind for later. What's in these now? This is a note saying... Bartender's diary. Couple and their son. A father sat in the center, with a mother on the left and a son on the right. They said the following, right. Wife likes color red, I like white. My son has always liked ocean. My son has always loved the color blue ever since he was a child. My husband likes island and I like planet. My mother and I like moon, father likes anything green. One of them was a liar, but I swiftly made the drinks and handed them over. It's not one of these ones. Whatever. I'll remember that for later. Alright, well, here's the other. Here's combine the two hemispheres. No, we cannot. Of course we can't. Can we combine it with these? Well, whatever. Fine then. Anything in the couch here? Ooh. Okay. There we go. Just need another south one. What is he sneezing for? Oh. What is astronomy today? Okay. Total lunar eclipse. We're at 450. I don't remember what UT means. In other words, 450. You can see a total eclipse. Wait a minute. 4:50 p.m. What is that? Why is that significant? Because of what 4:50 UT is? Ah, what is this? It's a compass of some kind. Sun, 12 words, raised on a wheel. Red, white, blue, island. Oh, these are the beers and the drinks. Right. Okay. Let's pick up these things. What is this? Needles. Glass. Good. Let's put the two needles over there. Where is it? Here. These probably go here. Let's see if the needles can go on here. Yeah, there it is. Now what we do? Move them where? Okay. Ah, specific time. Okay. Let's try... Four... That's 4-5. That's 450. There we go. Green and sun, huh? What was that? Oh. A beam of light coming out of the center, okay. Green and sun. Right? Green and sun. Green and sun, huh? Something behind this pillow? Green and sun, hey. I'll remember that for later. Other half of this, other half. What another, really? Ah, okay. Then we put the disc in here. Booyah, globe. Let's put the globe back where it's supposed to be. Like that. Blue planet. Ooh, more drinks. Thank you. Red moon. Huh. Total lunar eclipse, yeah. Alright. You know, funnily enough, now that I think about it, there was actually a lunar eclipse maybe like a few weeks ago. In real life, I actually witnessed. Pretty cool I get to see it here. Anyways, red moon. Okay. Think I understand something now. What if I make the drinks as stated here? So, what was the first one? Green sun. Right. What was it now? Blue planet. Okay. Blue planet. Okay. Blue planet gotten. Let's get these back up. And red moon, I think it was. Red moon. Ah, keep forgetting the drink itself. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, oh, okay, can we put the glasses here and then, okay. Not that. Lunar eclipse, huh. Okay, this is weird. It said there's no, the guide here says that there's no order per se on this stuff. But apparently, we follow what Phi just said. Yeah, what Phi just said. In that, with lunar eclipse, the moon is covered entirely by Earth's shadow. So that would mean, I guess the moon is in between the sun and Earth. Moon. No. Let's check this up. Let's see. It says to do this. Well, we can't take it up. We can put it here. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't matter the order. What's happening on the screen now? Ooh, good. Okay, nice. I can remember it. Alright. Should be easy enough. Well, we got the password. I'm guessing that the other password is the drinks that the people had. Okay, time for a confusing puzzle that I'm gonna skip because I don't feel like doing all this. I don't feel like going through all the steps. Honestly. Let's dump these out and get drinks for all the people. Alright. Why are we going here? Can I not click this? There. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. 3 customers came in, couple and their son. Father sat in the center, mother on the left, son on the right. Okay. When it came to take their order, they said the following, right. What one of them's lying. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, maybe we can look for 2 true facts to talk about everything, so I guess that's 5. Huh. Alright. I guess we'll combine stuff, see if there's any contradictions. Wife likes red. Wife likes red. Dad likes white. Son has always liked ocean. Right. Okay. Mother likes planet. Father likes island. To the mother, let's see. Mother likes planet. Father likes island. Son likes blue. Okay. According to the son, the mother likes moon. Father likes green, and the son himself likes moon. But that conflicts with what the father said, in that the son likes ocean. Huh. Okay. Okay. That conflicts with what the father said. Mother and I like moon. But mother said she likes planet, so that conflicts too. In other words, both of the sons state father likes anything green. Island. Father also said he likes white. So it fits to me that like every bit of the sun, everything that the sun says is like disproving everything, huh? Okay, I feel like the sun's lying. Yeah, cause it's like mother and I like moon. No, she likes planet. Father likes anything green? No, he likes anything white. So, alright. If we disregard everything that the sun says as false, wife likes red, red planet. Okay. Red. Red planet, great. Oh. Right, no glass, that's right. Alright, next is the husband who says, let's see, island, white. White island, okay. Make it work. White island, huh? Ugh. Okay. Each their own, I suppose. And that would mean if we disregard everything the sun says, blue ocean. Okay. Thank you. Finally something normal. Blue ocean. Okay, so this is rather clever. This puzzle here is rather clever in that it gives you one last twist that I actually remember this one. See how it says mother on the left, son on the right, father in the center? With the father, it seems fine enough, I suppose. What did the father want? What if a white... Father was the white one. Okay. Father sat in the center. Seems fine enough. But it says mother on the left, son on the right. But, we're missing one crucial detail. This is the bartender's journal. The bartender wrote this, which means this comes from the bartender's point of view. In other words, it's to the bartender's left that the mother's drink goes. And it's to the bartender's right that the son's drink goes, which means it's reversed from us. Alright, blue this time. That means we got the blue code. Let's see, star, star, moon. Okay. Let's get this into the safe pronto. Skip through all this because we already know that stuff. Alright, gold power. What we got? Gold vial. Alright, let me review this right quick. And we're back. Okay. Yeah, so the secrets this time is literally just stuff we already know. Like, we already know stuff about the Lunar game, its rules, any supplementaries, what pair versus solo mean, BP, what the number 9 door. Let me see. This is not. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Anyone with 9 or more BP can open and escape. You have 9 seconds, right. But it's not strictly correct. The time period 0 is referring to is the time that the door is fully open, which means that if one takes into account the time when the door is opening and closing, it's open for somewhat more than 9 seconds. Oh, okay. In other words, when it's fully open, it'll stay like that for 9 seconds before it'll begin to close. But if you slip through while it's opening and while it's closing, you're good. As long as you have 9 BP. Alright, that's clever. And then just the lunar eclipse here. That, I guess, will occur in 2028. I have to see, but, huh. Beyond that, I don't think there's much else. There's nothing different. Okay. Alright, let's enter the correct code this time. Sun, moon, moon. Okay. Moon, moon. There we go. Let's make our way out of here. What we got? Let's see. Map of the place, of course. Skip through all that. The moon card, I think. Oh, sun card. Okay, sun card. Let me just skip through all this. This is stuff we already know, so I don't see the need to do this. This note has these supplementary rules. Right, okay. Again, we already know this. My apologies. This is literally like one of the first rooms you get. I assume they all have the same stuff in them. So, it is what it is. Oh, hold up. Wait. Okay, actually, I hope we get to see this episode because the blue door, red door, green door, like, if these are the same doors, and by extension the same puzzles, oh my, okay. Calm down. Alright, let us solve this puzzle first, yeah? Key into the lock, unlock. Go, let's get out of here. Yeah, I still half expect something to jump scare me through this door, seriously. Another elevator, huh?
Do you think it works?
No. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Looks like Alice, Clover, and Kay.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. Yeah, everything leads to the same place. I'm not sure if I should just skip this, because a lot of this is stuff we already know, you know? So I'm not sure if there's any real point in going through this. Yeah, we can't skip this long thing. Well, no, I guess the game counts as unknown dialogue, huh?
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
We found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
And of course, we go down the elevator to reveal, da-da-da, guess what? I think it was the floor B area here. Like I said, once you've done like one route in this game, a lot of smaller things like this happen where you're just waiting to get through stuff you already know, but the characters don't know, and the game doesn't know if this is your first time doing this route or not. So, yeah, the way the game is designed is that you could do any of these routes at any time. We literally just picked yellow door by chance, so yeah, it'll parrot out the same information.
This is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
Green, blue, and red. Yes.
And the
Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Uh-huh. Lock, huh? Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. 2 hours, 6 minutes, okay.
For fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the lounge. Oh my god, I already read through this stuff. Aha! So we can skip this.
So, this is the lounge.
We can skip that. Okay, so I guess the game does kind of recognize when there's like... I guess the game does kind of recognize when there's copy-pasted dialogue, I guess. Okay, nice.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means
Or the crew quarters.
Sorry. That means we can all go visit the infirmary too. Okay.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out.
Hey!
Some of your favorite scotch.
Oh, tempting, but I don't really think now's the time.
He was ready to drink everything back in the director's office. Whoa. Hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they had known each other before the notary game. And if Quark was calling Temyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. Soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
Oh, sorry. It's just it hits different when you actually did that story.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float?
But, are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Yeah, if you didn't do his route, you wouldn't know what they were talking about. That's clever. That's really nice of the game developer. Seriously, sneaking stuff in like that, you wouldn't notice on your first run through, or if you didn't do Tenmyoji's ending. Can I skip this? Yes, alright. Alright, so, to our, I guess, technically, oh, right, they found the dead woman, right.
Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have... Come on.
Oh, that was weird. I guess they only had one new thing of dialogue.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
And Adam, okay.
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
Skip this again. We know that the old lady was died of a stab wound, I think. Rather deep one at that, to her heart. Alright. And I think the person we're going up against is Luna? Said lady there a few minutes ago.
Up here.
Up? Whoa! What the heck is she doing? You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to here anyways? Everyone's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is?
This thing. Remember it?
The
Try
hatch?
opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
Oh, he's asking how exactly the old woman was killed. Okay. You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's K, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. I
Alright.
imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
Algernon? He's a rabbit. Algernon? Let me look this up.
Look.
Algernon. Short story from American author. Sorry, I'll look at it later. Seems to be a short story of an author about a mouse, not a rabbit. Okay, weird.
There's something on the screen.
Let me skip this. This is stuff we already know. Sorry. Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
Skip through all this.
Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney.
Yep,
and went through
we're
the
going
magenta
against
door.
Luna, okay.
That means that Siggy and it goes the other way too. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Alas.
Ooh. Knowing their history, I don't think Clover wants to go against Alice.
And Bo and Quark's enemy will be Tenmeoldy. Well,
And Quark wouldn't want to go
I
to
guess
Tenmeoldy,
enemy
okay.
after all. What?
Oh, that's crazy. We have everyone on each one. There's literally people that like don't want to actually hurt people, huh? Well, don't want to hurt their allies because they're friends in not in person, but in. Well, yeah, they have a relationship, huh? Clover and Alice are basically. Well, they're partners basically. Quark and Tenmeoldy are family, so they can't do it. That's clever. Wow. I guess everyone might be picking ally this time because they don't want to hurt everyone else.
Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on.
Skip this because we already know.
Okay, then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more. But
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all,
Almost time.
I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You
All
see,
right.
it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trouble.
Nice trouble, huh?
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
What? Why? What? You're kidding! You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not.
I mean, she seems
If
like
we
a nice
choose ally
person.
and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So,
Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until
Ooh.
Ambidex game polling closes.
Just press the damn button.
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how'd you know about when we found out that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she'd be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but are you...
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not going to move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So, let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
When your BP hits 0, you die.
Ooh. But that gets... Huh.
That's what I meant.
1.
That's interesting, because...
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
That's very weird. Because... Sorry. As Fine I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Temyoji left behind. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
But how do you know that, though? Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong?
What the heck are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your stuff is whack. Like, very whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't? Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0, you die? You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Huh.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Hey! Vi! Hold on! Duh.
Good.
That's weird.
Get ready to rock!
Ambidex game!
Round 1!
The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
What do we got? Betray ally. Betray ally. Betray ally. What is this? I thought people were gonna ally because they didn't want to hurt their other people. But okay, I guess our team's the only team full of good people, huh? Alice and Tenmyoji are kind of in danger now, huh?
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me.
I wonder how you feel, Fi.
I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Fi.
When Luna danced away, I threw five what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No! It wasn't me! Mr. Dio tricked me! He told me he'd pick Ally! He promised! That's why I let him do the voting!
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. And you wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure. Cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard.
Which, now that we basically know Quark, we know is a bold-faced lie.
He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go.
Yeah, Quark would never say that.
What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See, don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
You're lying! I never should have trusted you! Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa, you believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looks as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the...
What?
And we'll skip through all this so we can get to the next round of chromatic doors. Wow, we might actually do two puzzles in this.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be 10 meters. Or...
Yep. And we already know this because people are going to
I
die.
can tell you.
So, Phi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us? Yeah. How did you know that?
Alice and I only have
Before
one
Zero
BP.
said anything.
That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important.
Sorry. Right?
Okay.
Right? Fido?
Ah! Not like anybody else knew. Oh! Oh, he knows that oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think she did that before with us, I think. Alright. Skip through all this again. Yeah, it did change. Mine changed from red to cyan.
Me too. Mine's cyan now.
Mine too. Wait, I guess the colors weren't the only thing. It switched.
You're
Numbers
right.
2, pair solo assignment switch 2. Yeah, no doubt.
I'm still.
I'm just gonna skip through all this because this is just
yellow.
boring information we don't really need to know.
Phi, you and D. Yeah.
Looks like I'm a pair.
When did they change?
Back when...
Skip through all this. Great, gotta go through the whole backstory of how they got captured. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery, and I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't gonna get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we need to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Ah, no, not this again. This is... And I can't even skip this, okay. I bet you there aren't any new conversations in here, are there?
Oh, Sigma.
Oh! Huh. Alice is in here this time, okay.
Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Vi, Luna, and I were first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary? Well, I mean, about everything in this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article written about a lunar eclipse. Said it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve then?
Yeah, 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
Didn't you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Huh. Does that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kind of dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Well, maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then what day is today?
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat?
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive.
Oh, Schrodinger's cat.
Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here. If only he knew.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to... The right moment to mention it, just...
I guess Radical 6?
Well, see for yourself.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let me skip
Let me
this.
see. Radical...
We already know everything
Just
about...
read.
Well, we don't know... Yeah, we already know everything about Radical 6. We don't even need to read this. I'm gonna skip through this.
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't... But look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease? You want to touch it, don't you, boy? I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Try.
Well, I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
So what day is it? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Okay, I think I'll go around and look a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time here anyway.
Alice and I are gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
What does that mean? Whatever. I turned and headed for the exit. Where to next? I guess let's go to the infirmary. Oh no, there's the crew quarters. I want to see what that cat thing is about. I thought these would be the same conversations, but no, not. Huh. So these are the crew quarters, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
Huh. I wonder.
What happened to you, Tenmyoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Oh, you think so? Well, you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. Is he your, grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna want to wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So, tell me, Tenmyoji. Are you really Quark's grandpa? Clover. Luna.
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh. Makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
Oh. What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff over at the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? I thought the nonary game was just a couple rounds of the A-B game. Why would he need puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment. So rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment?
Yes.
I don't see any cameras
They're
around.
probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No, Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Hell, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
7 in 1? Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization?
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's... I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
What the? Good God, Clover, you are awful at keeping secrets. No wonder you got caught. Talking about we're co-workers. Where do you co-work? You literally could have just said anything. You could have said a printing company. You could say a club. You could say anything. But no, an organization. Really?
Why can't you tell us? Because it's confidential.
That's not...
I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Sorry, but I just don't really trust you guys. I mean, what if one of you is Zero? It could be any of you. Sorry. Anyway, I think that's enough about me and Alice. I just don't really feel like I can trust you guys. Maybe if that changes, then I can tell you. So, I guess I'll go now.
Go? Where are you going?
I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet.
Then I'll be going too.
Fine.
Well, that wasn't weird. There she goes. So,
Save it.
Semyoji.
I don't trust you any more than she does.
In other words, you aren't going to tell me anything, are you?
Sorry.
I left Tenmyoji and headed back to the hallway. There were so many questions I wanted answers to, but it was looking like I'd have to suffer in ignorance for a while longer. Besides, there were plenty more immediate problems that needed my attention. I sighed and filed my questions away to be filed my questions away to be dealt with later. I needed to focus. There was only one room I hadn't visited yet. The infirmary. I assume Fi, and Quark are in there. And K. I don't think we've seen. Those are the people we have not seen yet. So, how's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Yeah, you just went and said that, Fi?
Fi, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No. Not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not, but...
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No, I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
Alright, let's see. With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. Oh my! It took no time at all to find something of interest. Oh, well, would you look at that? There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Yeah. Looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does, but that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like. Well, I think that's enough about me. Shouldn't we be making our way back to the rendezvous?
Ah, no. I totally forgot. Ah, we're already late. Alright. Well, we already know what happens next, of course. We're going to have to pick a door and solve the puzzles. So, I guess here's probably a good spot to end it. Like I said, we already know what happens next. And, yeah, let me not save. Let me save here. So, yeah, I guess that's what we'll do next time. We'll pick a door to go through. And I guess see if there's anything different. They're all the same doors anyways, so they shouldn't be, but whatever. I guess with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.